Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more of the Apex Legends questline. So we are in Chapter 3, and we are going to be reading through the Liberated Narc, which will be, I thought it said ARC, but Narc is going to be the next one that we will be reading through today, and then after that we will be doing the mission, because the mission is available now. If you tell anybody I said this, compadre, I'll deny it. But right now, I wish everything would just slow down. 1 minute I'm on a date. Then I'm in the void. Now I'm in the bathroom at Mirage's bar. Watson's unconscious. Everyone's losing their minds. And Revenant's on the ceiling doing his creepy spider thing. And all I know is, I gotta get in on this action, amigos. How did you get in here? It's a mystery. Maybe magic, or maybe the front door. But how did you know where we were? A little birdie told me. Wraith here knows all about little birdies, don't you? You told him? No, why would I? He drops to the ground, and I don't know how he keeps his gears from grounding, but he doesn't make a sound. It's creepy. It's way creepier how he's leaning over Watson. Looks like there's a mole in your clubhouse, Loba. Skin bags. You just can't trust them. You've been spying on me. The information came to me. I never asked for it. It's only been a few weeks, and you're already rubbing people the wrong way. If you want some pointers about winning the gang over, I could have helped. All you had to do was ask. Just remember to say please first. Cut to the chase. What do you want? That's obvious. Declare war on the Syndicate and stage a coup, just like his shadow self did, or maybe he thought he'd kill me first. I'm very busy these days, aren't I? So many choices. This punk slides one of his fingers over Watson's bedsheet. He's messing with us, so why aren't we messing with him? A month ago, I didn't even know I had a stalker, and now look at us, Loba, like an old married couple. I don't remember you being this talkative when you murdered my parents. A lot's changed since that night. You don't say. Look, if you're going to kill me, just... Oh, if I wanted you dead, you'd already be dead, and they'd all be fighting over your corpse. Rev jumps onto the bed and by Watson's feet. Oh no! Jagass next to me, other than Race Kunai and Loba's P2020, none of our firepower is within reach. The only reason you're still alive is because I find this vendetta of yours adorable. Except now you care about spare parts more than me, and that's got me curious. Why did you change gears so fast? Are you already bored of me? Because if that's the case, I'll just tear you apart right now. He jumps off the bed with a snarl, landing directly in front of Loba. As for staging a coup, the other me can have his world. I can't think of anything more pathetic than being king of the skin bags. Besides, you're far more interesting. Look at that. Something we agree on. He gets right up in Loba's face, but she's not backing down. This chick gets toast. Rev's got his back to me, and I'm tired of standing around. There's an RE-45 across the room. I move to grab it, and... Your mama never told you no jumping on the bed? What the? Bangs, Gibbs, and BH step out of race portal, guns drawn. Looks like our timing's on point. Let's show this FNG what happens if you don't fall in line, ladies. You skin suits ruin everything. With one hard wave, he pulls his totem up from who knows where. Sucker, I can use that too. I lunge for it, but Bangalore pulls me back. Live totem! Nobody touch it! Come on! When the smoke clears, Revenant is gone, and so's my shot at some action. Ah, someone is feeding him information. Don't be so dramatic. This isn't some telenovela. The Sim likes to lurk. He could have overheard any of us talking about the missions. Doesn't mean anyone's a spy. Sounds like something that a spy would say to throw us off track. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Sim's messing with our heads. That's what he does. End of story. Report back here at 0600. And be on your toes, ladies. If that last mission wasn't an indication, this is going to get a lot messier. Loba marches out, all kinds of mad, and everybody else shuffles out after. Well, almost everybody. I'm loading up my stim when Bangalore taps me on the shoulder. That showdown with Senor Loincloth got me all charged up. And I have to wait a whole night. This blows. Oh, excuse me. Did you get proof we need to expose Loba? Yep, I got the whole story. I need more than a story. I need proof. Yeah, but that Yoko girl was dragging the whole thing out, and then Wraith heard about Watson, and I need evidence, not excuses. Go back to the girl and get what I asked for. I was thinking Mirage could do that, and I could go through the portal instead. You're not stepping foot through that portal until I've got the evidence. That's an order. She leaves, and as I try to think of something bad to say back to her, that's when AJ slaps me on the back on her way out. With your wind, you know, so you don't get to play hero. You still have an important job, so what if you gotta look like an accountant to do it? And she leaves me alone with no one else in the room but an unconscious Watson. Do you believe this, Watson? Jay is the closest thing to a sister I have, and right now, I kinda hate her. I didn't sign up to be a narc. And I didn't lie to my best friend and sneak ahead of 24 people on a transplant list for these legs, just to end up in pants and long sleeve shirts. Say what you want about Revenant, but he does what he wants, when he wants. Why can't I? All I want to do is grab some weapons and charge in there and kick some butt. It's time to get back to basics. Solamente activo. Jump first and think later. Don't you know I'm loco? Last chance to stop me, Watson. Knew you were on my side. I'm going in and I'm not coming out until I have every last piece of Loba's artifact. What could possibly go wrong? Alrighty. Looks like that is going to be the end of the chapter. So we're going to go ahead now and we are going to jump into the mission that follows, called High Octane, I believe is the next part of the mission. So let's go ahead and get into that and see what's going on here. So I went through this mission a few times actually. I went through it first with Wraith. So when you see the end of the mission, then you're going to know exactly what's going on, because by the end of it, we actually get to do our rewards as Wraith, because I recorded it like 3 different times, and I tried to decide which one I wanted to do and keep in, because I asked my friend here if he wanted to join me, and he said yes, of course. So we went through it together, and I thought it would be better to do some of the story parts together. I think it's a little bit more fun to do it that way. So we both went through this together. I went through it with Wraith first time, and then the second time I went through with Lifeline. Oh yeah, I went through it with Lifeline second, and then this is my third and my last time that I went through it, and I went through with Mirage. I couldn't exactly decide who I wanted to go through the mission with. I always don't know. Like I'm always trying to figure out who I want to use, and I never can figure out which one I want to use. So I think I usually want to do Wraith because I think it'll be easiest because I can just use my little Q, and then I'll be able to actually go through it quickly, and maybe I won't possibly die, which would be bad. But then I'm like, you know what, I'll try with Mirage. Maybe if I can use some decoy action or something, that could help me. They might be focused more on the decoy than they would be focused on me. So I wasn't for sure how that would work, but I didn't end up really using the decoys that much anyway. When I go through these missions, I'm not really concerned with using the abilities of the legends more than just going through and killing the prowlers and then getting through the mission in the process. So I didn't really think much of it at the time, but when me and my friend went through this, I was like, you know what, I should probably go through and do the main part of the mission, and then he can just follow behind me, kind of like we did with the last mission, and we'll kind of work through it together. But I was more focused on killing all the prowlers, which I think is actually part of the fun of it too, because you have a mission, you have some things that you have to actually do. So he went ahead and done the main part, which I was like, yeah, I probably should have done that so you guys could actually see what you need to do. But each of these missions has pretty much been the same. Like, they have not been very different at all. Basically, the whole gist of the mission has always been to go in, find the hidden piece, and then dig it up and leave. So I figured I would let him go ahead and do that, and then I'll keep an eye out for the shadows and the prowlers and take care of those. And I'll play the background character, the background role for this one, in this mission. Because I figured if anybody's actually using this to kind of have like a guide or a walkthrough of how to do the missions, I think you might want to do something else, because it clearly tells you how to do it on the side there. It tells you your objectives and what you're supposed to do, so I don't think it could be that difficult. And also, they've all been pretty much the same. So if you've done the other missions, then you're gonna know what to do with this one. So basically, we're all doing the same things right now. So we're all working together. And if you have more than one person on a team, you're gonna know what to do anyway, because like I had said through one of the episodes, you can totally do this together with teammates, and it does make it a lot funner, and it can make it a little bit easier as well if you struggle through it like I do. When I played through with Wraith the first time, I actually died like once. And I felt so stupid. I was like, of course, I always will just have to die each time that I go through at least once before I can complete the mission. But usually when I have someone else to go through it with me, I don't end up dying, which is really nice. So that's pretty much it though. You basically dig up your hidden weapon, head on into the ship, and success! You have completed another mission in the story. So there we go. We've got through with the second mission. And of course, we will go out to the ending screen here, and we will be able to see what you get in return for completing the mission. As you can see here, I did it through the first time with Wraith. So you of course get your weapon charm, the Howlite weapon charm, and I actually really like all the charms so far. They are beautiful. I love the design of them. And then we are going to get our artifact piece as well, the retinal array, an optical assembly of very high quality. Age and capability are difficult to resolve, surprisingly advanced given estimated era of fabrication, possible black level R&D. The right eye has been damaged and can't see wavelengths over 480 nanometers. Some evidence of failed repair attempts. So we have got the next part, and then of course we have unlocked the next part of the story, chapter 4, the impromptu kidnapper. So that is what we are going to be reading through next time. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end it off here. They've been pretty short, and they've actually been all around the same length, so there hasn't been much to them. But that's going to be it for me for the High Octane, or is that the mission name? I think it's called High Octane. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what it's called. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. And I will see you guys in the next one, when we will be reading through, of course, the impromptu kidnapper. and getting through with the next part of the story. So I will see you guys then.